Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Eisenhorn Xenos in the next episode. And
who's there?
Let us probe.
Oh my boy, looks like we got ourselves some trouble.
That guy, could we assassinate at least one? Down he is. Good for us, nobody noticed us there.
What are you doing?
And let us just fight.
Close through to the safe room.
And down he is. Oh, I guess the other guys need some support. Everyone has a power sword here, alright? So jump over. Let's jump. Yeah, jump over there, but kill him. So, going down. Nice. Anyone left? Still getting shot at. Take that dude out. Okay, they are shot actually. Okay. Pick up the ammunition. Thank you very much. And wow, from there we came, I think. We can't go through the lasers there, which is obvious, but is there anything else where we can go through, like, no? Did we came from here? I can't even remember, but I will take the stuff back there, because we lost a little bit of life, and I'm not sure whether you can go back there after a certain amount of time. Okay, here we can't go. Okay, here. Okay, now you have to hack every bit there. Okay, I guess if you don't make it, you lose life.
Someone's coming.
What are you doing?
Hello, guys.
Kill him!
So, first one is down. Slow on time here. And take them out. So, down. Oh, there's still some guys actually. So, just shoot them. Well, I'm wondering why he's only actually having like 10 shots. This doesn't make no sense. Oh, that was the kill animation there. Alright, new loot.
I know some of these men. Those two are locals, low-grade laborers. Long list of petty convictions on both.
Hired muscle.
Seems to be your man's way. The others are off-worlders.
You found papers?
No, it's just a hunch. None of them have got any ID or markers, and I haven't found a cache anywhere.
Find crowds using psychic sense. Alright. Let's take a look then.
What about this one?
I have rights.
You are in the custody of the Imperial Inquisition. You have no rights whatsoever. Your name?
I will not answer.
He had switched on some mental conditioning, no doubt taught by Iclone. Mind tricks won't help you.
Go screw yourself.
Tell me your name.
Okay, orbit. Select. Hold. Okay, now I understand. Damn it, then let's go there. That isn't it. What the fuck do I have to do actually? Okay. Now I fully understand. Oh man, how can you be so stupid? I think actually that's the better form of hacking, compared with the other hacking thing. Even looks quite nice, I think. Selecting, and got it.
Simon Croats.
Godwin Fishig.
Very well, Simon Croats. Where are you from?
Thracian Primaris.
What was your job there?
I was trade envoy for the bonded merchant guild of Synesius.
I knew the name. Guild Synesius was one of the largest mercantile companies in the sector and had links to the imperial nobility. And what work brought you to Hubris?
That same work. There is always trade to be had. Long-term contracts with the authorities on this world that require the personal touch.
And what brought you to these private apartments?
Namba Wilk, a local trader. He invited me for a mid-dormant feast.
This dwelling is registered to Namba Wilk, a trader, as he says, no priors. I don't know him.
What about Iclone?
I don't know any Iclone.
There was a ring of truth to his voice. He may well not have known Iclone by that name. There is an awful lot of your story that doesn't add up. You're found here consorting with recidivists who we can connect to a planetary conspiracy. There are charges of murder to be considered. We can continue this in far more intimate and comprehensive circumstances. Or you can make me like you by filling in some details now.
I don't know what to tell you.
Whatever you know. About the Pontius, perhaps? Damn it. He was dead. Iclone had left fail-safes in the conditioning that would trigger at certain subjects. The Pontius evidently was one of those.
So we know nothing?
We know a great deal. Weren't you listening? For a start, we know the Pontius is the most precious secret they protect.
What the hell? Did there something explode? Escape of
The rooms were filling with the freezing wind from outside the dome. We had to escape, or be entombed, slowly dying to the icy cold.
And let us quickly move out of here as fast as we can. I guess there won't be any more in. There. Too bad. Going on here. Okay, we're slowly losing health. Maybe it wasn't the best thing to take the medkit in the beginning, and maybe should have just used it in the end. So we need to hurry up. We should actually make it. Direct. Oh god, and what I don't like about it takes forever to open doors. I like click-time events, but not always actually. So
What's happening?
We're leaving. The charges were set off by the same spasm that killed Croats. I realized Fishik was now beginning to understand the resources and capabilities of the people we worked against. Their abominable crime at Processional 212 had demonstrated the scale of their malice, but he hadn't seen that firsthand. Arbeits squads moved into the dwelling and secured it while local Medicaid servitors patched our wounds.
well, and there we have finished.
We
the
returned
next-
to the gun cutter, taking Beckwin with us, but little new information. Save that the bonded merchant guild of Synesius may be worth questioning, and that the Pontius was a name with fatal consequences.
Well, and that, I know that's a little bit of a shorter episode, but therefore we had... let's go on a couple of minutes here.
It's a common enough name in this subsector.
I've turned up over 500,000 citizens with that forename. Another 200,000 with it as a middle name, plus another 40 or 50,000 spelling variants.
What about the definite article?
I have over 9,000 marks with that connection.
Pontius Glor,
Not on my lists,
because he's dead?
because he's dead. But it sort of makes sense.
Pontius Glor, the seventh son of Oberon Glor, a wastrel dilettante who fell into heresy, becoming an abominable disciple of chaos. For 15 long years he wrought discord and evil before being slain by the great Absalom Angevin. Gudrun was the ancestral home of the Glors. He may be dead, but the name and the connection were too obvious to ignore. Midas, find us passage to Gudrun.
That girl, Bequin, is waiting in your room.
Then let us for now question Elizabeth Beckrin in our quarters. It should be up there. No, there. Still need to get used to this ship. It's actually she's still in here? No, so she's sadly gone. And she had to put something on and didn't do it, man.
The Arbites say they will charge me with murder and conspiracy.
Sit down. I can make sure the charges are dropped. I have that authority.
Why would you do that? Even if you clear me, I can't carry on here. I'll be marked as trouble. I'll have to move on again.
You're not from Hubris?
No. I was born on Bonaventure. Got here by way of this and that. I've traveled a lot. Never stayed put for very long.
Because things get difficult.
That's right. I'd stuck it out here longer than anywhere. Now that's all screwed up.
Stand up.
Make your mind up.
I want to ask you some questions about the men who employed you at Thaw View 12011. If you answer helpfully, I can cut you a deal.
What sort of deal?
I can take you to Gudrun. Or I can offer you employment if you're interested.
Employment? Even big bad Inquisitors have needs, huh? That's fine.
You misunderstand. The services I have in mind will be new to you. Not the sort of work you're accustomed to.
You're an odd one, all right. Are all Inquisitors like you?
No.
That was cool.
Once Fishig returned Eiclone's possessions to us from the custodians, Loink and I prepared to conduct an auto-seance. I did not expect to glean much from the process, but it was one of the first techniques I'd learned as an Inquisitor. And it was possible that this close inspection of the psychic residues would reveal something to us.
Ready to begin whenever you are, Master.
Yes, and we are not ready because that is the perfect point to end this episode. Yeah, one thing I have to say, his armor, the whole thing, some kind reminds me actually of the StarCraft 2, of not only Wings of Liberty, I already forgot the ship name, the big ship Raynar had. The hologram looks nearly not identical, but it reminds me some kind of StarCraft 2. Anyhow, that's not the point. That's a good point to end this episode, as I said before. And as usual, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.